What's up, everybody? Welcome to Relationship Talk with Trev. Back again. This is, I don't know, my fifth video, something like that. Still recovering from COVID. Took me and the whole family out for a little while, so again, you probably still hear it in my voice. Might be a little coughing going on, so I apologize ahead of time. The weirdest thing happened. I mean, it was really like a cold, like a bad head cold. But coming out of it, I realized that ketchup tastes differently. So random. I love ketchup. Put it on everything. Well, burgers, fries, or whatever. I can't eat it anymore. It tastes like metal. It's the weirdest thing. Anyway, not what I want to talk about. What I do want to talk about, last night we were out, me and my girl, we went out dancing. We do this, well, not so much in the winter, not as much as we used to, but in the summertime, we're probably out once a month anyway, sometimes twice a month we go out dancing. There's this one particular place that we like to go that's we consider age appropriate, because we're not real young, and but sometimes we're the younger ones there, some older people, some younger people. It's a big array of people. And we like to go dancing, but we also like to go and just people watch. I was noticing a lot of stuff yesterday because they weren't really as many people there as normal, so you can really kind of get a lay of the land, so to speak. And I'm watching what's going on. There are some people that are there every week. There's a few couples that are there. We're some of them that are there often, and I don't know the backstory of these people, but I know that they're there together. They get there together. They leave together. They're dancing. They're having some drinks. They're having a great time. And you get the feeling that maybe they've been together a while. And they seem happy. They seem really happy. This one particular couple that we were kind of watching yesterday, you could tell they work out together. They're always on the floor dancing. They're not the greatest dancers in the world, but whatever. They're smiling. They're having they really enjoy being with each other. But those are the rare people there. Mostly, it's a lot of single people. Some, like I said, a little older. So I'm watching what's going on. I'm watching the guys. And they're bouncing around, they're there by themselves. Maybe sometimes they're there with their wingman or whatever. And, it's a numbers game, they say, right? I don't know what they're looking for. I'm not, talking to this woman and buying this one a drink and dancing with that one. And sometimes they'll approach somebody and get rejected, turn around, walk away, and go on to the next one. If you're single, that's what you got to do, I guess. But what's sad to me about it is that these are older guys. These are guys my age, sometimes older, considerably older, and they're still out there on the prowl. They haven't locked it down. What's maybe even more sad is that there are a lot of single women there who are also on the prowl. They're working real hard, to be honest with you. God bless them. They're probably really nice ladies. Maybe, I don't know what's going on in their lives, feeling a little lonely, or just, by themselves. They want to get out and be around other people, maybe talk to some other women, talk to some other guys. And they're trying real hard. And I start thinking, about the old phrase, old saying that good men are hard to find. And I guess it's true. In my circle, which is very tight, I have some of my boys are holding it down. They're legit. They're good men. Good jobs, take care of their families, loyal to their wives or girlfriends or what have you, and they're respectable. But it seems that is really, really the rarity, because I also know a lot of single women. My girl knows a lot of single women, or they might not even be single, but they're in a relationship that's not healthy, not happy. Lots of complaints about guys, about how hard it is to find a good one. And a lot of these guys, you know, you hear the thing, the cheating. They don't pay attention. You know, they're out running around with their friends, and kind of they get to you when they get to you. They have vices that we're all aware of. Some of them are making a living in a nefarious manner. There's so many different complaints about these guys. Some women that we know have kind of given up. So tired of being disappointed that they're not looking, they're not thinking about looking, they're getting comfortable with being alone, and they're actually more happy, you know. And I think that's sad too, because I don't think that we're meant to be alone. I think we are social creatures. And I think we're at our best when we have that special someone that brings out our best. But it's a very difficult thing for a lot of women, and my guys out there. What are y'all doing? I mean, complaining about these women and bouncing around and stuff. But what are you doing? You know, are you doing the right thing? Are you living right? Are you being the kind of guy that a woman is looking for, or wants to be with? You know, maybe not. And in a lot of cases, it doesn't take much. What I mean by that, you know, I don't. I'm a good guy. You know, I've got my benefits. I also have my detriments. But listen, my girl still works because I ain't paying her bills. You know, not always on top of paying my own bills. You know, I don't have her riding around in a Maserati. We're not flying around the country. I know those are material things, but I'm just saying that, you know, there are some areas where I'm slacking, you know, that I wish I was doing better. I'm sure maybe she wishes I was doing better. But I calculated as 25%, and we've been together 9 years, 25% of why she's still with me after all this time is due to me, is my efforts, who I am as a person, what I offer, what I bring to the table. It's probably 25% of why she's with me. The other 75% is because of how badly the other guys all screwed up. You know, that's it. They didn't recognize what they had when they were with her, or they didn't appreciate it, or maybe it wasn't what they were looking for at the time. You know, age-wise, you're younger. You're not maybe looking to settle down necessarily. But, yeah, I think 75% of why she's with me is because all the other guys screwed up. So, you know, a little effort goes a long way if you're looking to make somebody happy and keep somebody with you. But that's our situation. And that's maybe some other situations. But there are a lot of other situations where, and this might be harsh or controversial. I don't know. It's just my opinion, what I've noticed. A lot of women like the the drama, maybe, of the bad guy. And I've never been able to figure out what that is. I don't understand the psychology behind it. But I've noticed it repeatedly throughout my life. Women like the bad boys. And then they think that they're going to change the bad boy. And, you're probably not going to change the bad boy. Or if they do change the bad boy, then they're bored and they want another bad boy. So, yeah, good men are hard to find. But are you really looking for them? Yeah. Are you taking your time to find one? Are you okay being alone, maybe, until you find one, or until maybe one just comes your way, because they're out there? So, are you settling for whatever's in front of you? I don't know. I really don't know how to figure it out. So many different dynamics. I mean, I know of people who are not in great relationships. And you can't get into somebody's head, but if you know somebody a little bit, you can maybe try to speculate what's going on. I think sometimes there are some people who just don't like to be alone. And so, they're trying to hold on to what they have because it's probably not going to be fun to be by yourself for a while. Go through that whole effort of meeting somebody new. What if it doesn't work out or whatever? So you hold on to where you are, but you're not happy. So I don't know. I don't get it. I've got another buddy who, great guy. Plain and simply, great guy. Works hard, has a great job, no vices, no baggage, doesn't have any kids, owns his own home, is just a sweetheart of a guy. Can't find a good girl. Right? He's dated, and I don't know. He just hasn't had a lot of good experiences. I think he's found that some of the women he's dated are, I'm sorry about this term, but just hungry, and they see his nice house and they see his, nice car. They want to get down with him and try to lock him in. And that's what they're looking for. Before they even really get to know him, you're not in love with him. You don't even know anything about the guy other than, oh, he's doing well for himself. Let me lock this in. And you can sniff that out. You can smell that coming. You know what's going on, and he recognizes it. Woman might not be all that interested in him. They have a couple dates. It's not all that great. All of a sudden, he brings him to his house, and they're in love, and they're calling him all the time, and So, I don't know. There's so many different dynamics going on out there. But take your time, I guess is what it comes down to. Don't settle. Don't. Maybe it's maybe there's some self-conscious stuff going on. In some cases, you're not feeling right about yourself, and so you think maybe this is the best you can do. I don't know. I've seen that happen, and that's not good. Another scenario that I've actually seen happen quite a few times. You have a breakup. Maybe you've been together for a long time with somebody, and you break up. It's not a real good breakup. Maybe you both kind of raw, mad at each other. Blame. There's a lot of blame to go around. It's your fault. No, it's your fault. And maybe you start even believing that maybe part of it was your fault. So you're feeling bad about yourself. And get into your next relationship. And you're trying so hard to redeem yourself, to prove that that last mess up wasn't your fault and that you're capable of being a good mate and having a good relationship, that you hold on well past the due date. You know, maybe this isn't the one. You know, maybe you should try a couple more things, but you're trying to prove yourself. You know, yeah, you can make it work. And if I can make it work with this guy who or this girl who really isn't all that great, then I can prove that that last situation wasn't my fault. It was the other person. I've seen that happen more than once. But I don't know. If you have somebody that you're happy with, put in the work, put in the effort, and you know, stay together, because it's rough out there. It's really, really rough out there. I see it all the time. And if you don't have anybody, that's okay. You know, get comfortable with yourself. Get comfortable with being alone. And it seems sometimes like the right thing finds you when you're not looking for it. When you stop looking for it and just get comfortable with where you are, sometimes that's when the other person comes along, and loves you for you. You know, and, things work out. Sometimes they don't. I don't know. Like I say, I know it's tough out there, and I'm grateful for what I have. But I'm also aware that, listen, the bottom could fall out at any moment. And so you guys out there that are screwing up, keep screwing up. Because if the bottom does fall out, I'm going to need another girl. And it's probably going to be one of yours. See you later.